Counting down to first pitch from Petco Park. Braves baseball next. America's finest city, earning its nickname once again on a gorgeous afternoon for baseball at Petco Park. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Braves and the San Diego Padres. Hi again, folks, here with another edition of Braves Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, no question this is a pitcher's park. You could see a pretty low-scoring affair last night. Hard to generate a lot of offense here, especially in the evening. So we could be in for more of the same here in this one.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Jay has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. And with that, we'll call up the scouting report to give you a look at the repertoire for this 27-year-old right-hander. Garcia will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and there are two down.
Well, how about this to start your afternoon? 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the first. I don't think they're all going to be that easy, but this is definitely a dream start so far.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Solarte is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the host Padres looks like this. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what they do. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, playing some great baseball. So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in there now.
Alexi Ramirez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The second for one on to Freeman, and they get the double play. Matt Kemp will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Brian Dozier will start us off in the second inning, and I believe, Steve, patience ought to be the watchword here.
Yeah, down on 3 pitches in the first inning. That's making life a little too easy for him out there.
Here's the first offering. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center.
Damn it, is it gonna go?
And it's gone. He liked the first pitch he saw and deposits it over
Yay!
the wall. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Going. Oh, thanks for popping that.
This guy's been a real pain in the backside so far in this series. I mean, this is his second home run here in 3 days, so he is really seeing the ball well now.
Nick Swisher will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Maybe tomorrow.
Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Why didn't you just let him out?
Now the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. These Padres, Eric, as they take the field this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Makes it 18 straight.
Kelly Johnson will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Now the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time, and he nailed it second.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Sometimes if it's a slider or a curveball or something that starts in the zone and breaks out, you can understand a swing like this. But this pitch starts way out of the zone and ends way out of the zone. It was never going to be a strike.
And that's grounded foul past a former video game motion capture star, Bo Porter, in that third base coaching box. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta.
You hit the home run.
Will Myers will stand in for the first time now, and boy, look at these numbers the last 7 games. He's as hot as anyone in baseball. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And he's retired, 1 away. Joesph Marcotte will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes a 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
If you're not expecting this pitch, it's hard to really do much of anything with it. You can see this is a hard slider bearing down and in, and folks, that is nasty.
Stepping in now, Brett Wallace. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 21 homers and 69 runs batted in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. And now a pitch on the way. Opposite field to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll get in there safely.
Oh, man, and with 2 outs, too. No excuse for this. You just can't keep forcing your pitcher to get 4 outs every inning. But he's going to have to do so here, as this is going to be scored a throwing error.
Swisher. Error onto and line go there. He's out.
He is out. But they will let you challenge it, will they?
Corey Spangenberg will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch comes. Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Here's something that they haven't been able to do too much in this series. That's come through with the 2-out knock. But for their sake, they've got to hope that's a sign that things might be turning around.
Derek Norris will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Boy, I'll tell you what, after seeing 2 errors in the inning, as a pitcher, you pretty much have to go into strikeout mode.
Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Number 13 will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Number 13.
Now the first pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pitch on the way. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And that'll extend his pitch as well as he's now reached a Baker's dozen. 13 ball games.
Good.
Joe Mauer will stand
We have a car out there.
play
The
for
Garth
the National League batting range.
Hold on. Hold on. Panda! Shut up! Can't hear you open.
The garage door's open.
Is the automatic garage door opener or?
The garage door is open?
Mm-hmm. See.
Now here's the first pitch.
Take over. I'm gonna
Goes
call
the other
him.
way as this is lined to left. And that'll get down out there.
You get any numbers?
None. Sad boy.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Okay.
I didn't want to win. It wasn't time.
Nothing coming to you.
Yes.
Into the box now, Joesph Peterson, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, the double play.
Man, you get back-to-back singles to start the inning. Everything looking good. And then one pitch later, it all comes crashing down on the double play.
A girl.
Garcia will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Each chair added 8 hands down.
Now here's the first pitch.
She added
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Look at this. And that'll bring home the
chair
runner
here.
from third to make this a 2-1
the
ball
entrance
game.
the second chair here on the entrance this year. Then ding.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
And more stunts. The singer was real beautiful. She was hot. I'd have loved to have dated
Freddie
her.
Freeman will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Not for me.
First pitch coming. Hard hit towards center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
Yeah, there's more fish.
Hope I can get one that has awesome Virginia head.
Melvin Upton Jr. makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
John Jay will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. Got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1.
Are you tired?
No, I just want to go and let it
He's set, now the pitch.
go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row.
Well, it was Daisy.
Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
I asked her if she didn't want to date me.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Matt Kemp will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres lead 1. They're down 2-1.
To get the damn door to shut because it doesn't shut. You have to do it like 3 or 4 times for the door to shut.
Brian Dozier will stand in now to get us going here in the
Are you
fourth.
on Netflix?
Here's the first pitch to him.
The whole thing is on now.
Swing and a liner towards second. This will be taken into second base. Good positioning for the first out.
You are home.
Well, here's one of the few things that hasn't gone his way during this recent hot streak of his. He's been tearing the cover off the ball for the last week or 2, and he does it again right here, but this time he's going to come up empty.
It was a fun show, though. Lots of bouncing now.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher.
Lots of singing.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it didn't look like there was anything too special about this ground ball.
No.
It just looked like he maybe raised his head a little bit there, and that'll cost him a one-out base runner.
Alright, you want me to take over? Since I have it figured out. Am I batting still? Okay.
So can I go get him
Here's
back
Kelly
there for a while?
Johnson. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. Ramirez for one. On to first, and it's another double play. Second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 2 and the Padres 1.
And did that.
There you go.
That's cool.
The last before the guy before last
Myers
jumped over it
will
and
lead
he cheated.
things off
He went
here
over
in
it
the
with the
home
leg,
half of the fourth.
When the flyer went out before the last guy went under, and it should have been fired.
Where did that happen?
Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
Is that if
I
you
don't think it was by
invite
design.
girls,
It's
they have to stay
one
upstairs.
thing to miss
If
your
you're not
spots
going
out of the
You
zone.
guys got your
When you miss
choice.
in the
You
zone,
play
especially up,
basketball,
you tend to get hurt.
you play football, baseball.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, let's check out this strikeout again
And
here
you
on
got
our
Elder
swing track.
Scrolls up there.
It looked like it might have caught him a bit off guard there. Registers as a 10-inch break. He just couldn't make contact.
Break this one,
I'm thinking they're actually doing it.
Into the box, Joesph
Elder
Marcotte.
Scrolls.
Let's go watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their
What's Elder
spots here.
Scrolls?
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
It's an online game
I think it might be about
about elves and stuff like that. You have to go.
Ready
through
now on
the-
1-1.
yeah.
Here's a pitch
Yeah,
swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
yeah, no, that's all I won't play it.
To 2 balls and 2
No,
strikes
no,
now.
nothing, Matthew.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out
My
single.
driving game won't download just like the Red Dead Auto.
Brett Wallace will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away.
I know where Daisy
1-2.
lives though.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
You can talk to these
So
fine
the runner
ladies.
stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96
Yes,
on
yes, yes,
one hand,
but,
95 on the other.
She told me, this is what she said.
Corey
Once
Spangenberg will
who
stand
lives
in,
their life
an RBI
doesn't
single
have
in his
a
first
future.
appearance. Ball
Yeah, nobody
high and
does.
foul down the left field line. It's
Nobody
strike
knows
one.
their future.
He's ready
20 years
now
old
to
just
pitch.
like me. And I
he
came
pumps
here
the
20-year-old
fastball
to
by
like
him
me.
at 94.
Wow.
It's 0-2.
I
He's
am
ready
a
now to
wreck.
pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. Our score remains 2-1.
In a night,
Pretty much.
I thought it was
Especially-
reasonable.
Especially if
CJ
you
Crone
don't
will make his way
yourself.
towards the box to lead
I
off
thought
the
it was
5th.
Well, I'm trying to help
First
you
pitch
with
to him.
that.
So yeah. Okay, back to plan B.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a
Slouching
foul
what?
ball.
Raise your feet on the coffee table.
And the pitch.
He gave me at
Tony
least
goes
though.
the other way, and he drives it out to
Yeah,
deep
yeah.
right center
More
field.
cartoons.
Yes,
And this is
yes,
going to be
yes.
extra bases here to
There
kick
you
off the fifth.
He's an anime just like I am.
And he will pull in here with a
Maybe
leadoff
you guys
double.
can eat and watch cartoons.
So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in
Got
that
it.
category.
Why is that a roll anyway? I just want to know.
Number 13
I just
will
wasn't-
stride in again.
I wouldn't actually do
Singled
that.
and later
No.
scored his first
I am
time.
trustworthy.
You may not, but you don't know about them.
And
First pitch on the
they
way.
might.
No, this
Exactly.
is hit hard towards
They
second.
might say,
And that's
"No,
in there.
we're
Base
not
hit.
trying to do this."
And they'll put the brakes on at third.
Don't agree with
Runners
that.
at the corners with nobody out.
I'm not
And in a
stupid.
They
tight
may
ball game,
persuade you
you
into
can
doing
bet
something.
they'd love to get a little breathing room here. They've got
What?
a chance to
Don't
get
do
some
that
now
thing.
as they get a double
there you won't
and a
do it
single
here.
here to start the inning.
Okay.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So here's Joe Mauer. Now he goes the other way,
It
and
is.
he got a lot
That
of it
would've-
high
that I
and deep
would've-
to left
It is.
center field. And this one is gone.
I
A
would
home
get
run.
in before I got my big trouble. Trouble.
So a three-run
Yeah.
shot to left
Cool.
center, number
Home run.
11 for him
Wait,
on the
wait,
season,
I'm
and it's
supposed to be
suddenly
the
a
one who's-
5-1 ball game.
You're busy.
Can I have a yogurt?
Are your legs broken, sir?
No. Can I have a yogurt?
Matthew, this is your house. I'm not going to tell you what the fuck you can and can't act.
Okay.
Unless
Well,
it is
this is a pitch
chocolate
he'd
or
love to have
something.
back. You can
Okay.
see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to
And
have to
what
start
is
this
the
inning
other
over from scratch, but
Freaking
with
yogurt.
already 3 runs on the board.
Like this right here.
But use the bigger one, not the
Standing in now, Jace
yeah,
Peterson.
not the little kind. Use the big one because I bought
Now a
that
swing and a
before.
fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And he will run
Yeah.
this one down,
Yeah.
moving to his
About
right,
big
and that's the
ones
first
are
out of the
the
inning. So a good job to
The
get
big
him
one
out
is
there,
the-
but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead
I'm
last
trying
among
to
the
debate
15
here.
National
I want
League
your
teams in
guys'
that category.
What?
Garcia will dig in, 1 for 2.
once
He
I
grounded out the
get
first
tied,
time and followed
meaning
that with a
wild
base
card
hit in his second
or
plate appearance.
the division.
First offering on the way. Out he gets
Do
a
I
pitch
just pick
up
out
as
a
he
new team
swats
and
it into
rebuild, or
right
do I
field.
keep
It's a
on
base
this?
hit.
Once you tie,
Yeah.
don't you want to break the record first?
So far,
No,
he's
'cause I was
throwing a
11
lot of
games down
fastballs
and,
here
you
early in
know,
the
by
count.
time
These guys
division
have picked
being
up
first
on that,
place,
so
I mean,
they're
it's
just
kinda
going up there
pointless to
looking
keep
for the
going.
hard stuff, and they've been all over it.
Well, it's not your
Freddie
fault.
Freeman will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a changeup here misses off the corner
Matthew,
to
you
start
need
him
to
out.
put
It's
those
ball 1.
dishes away, bud. Let her
He's
on the
set, now
counter.
the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
Now the 2-0. Now this is out in front. Maybe tough to get to. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here downtown. It's the Braves 5 and the Padres 1. Derek Norris stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame with this one.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now
You
here
know
it
what
comes.
goes good with that, Matthew?
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch.
Have a
I
slice.
can see if he'll chase that slider.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool
Yeah,
around.
I'll take it.
Actually, yeah, I do.
Thank you,
Swing
sir.
and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch
Can
working
you
now.
get it out
It's
of the
3
bag?
in a row for
Kinda
him as
hard.
there's one away.
Well, at this point, you know he's going to be a much more relaxed pitcher out there on the mound. He's working with a 4-run lead, and he does a good job right there to earn himself out number 1.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in. A base hit his first time around. This is foul right side.
Willie.
Now here's the pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And he got his 4th strike. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
No, you don't have to throw. No. You don't see that. It's not even that deep.
In now is John Jay.
All you gotta do is grab it.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5.
And then when I was supposed to do it,
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
you have to about
Here's the pitch. They're going to cut back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Alexi Ramirez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Thank you, Rudolph.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1
He used to
error
walk
for the
3
Padres
days as well,
so
but he
far.
doesn't walk
And he gets under the 2-2
You
a
walk
bit
in
as this
on
is
that?
sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Oh,
Therefore, it
that
is
goes
Johnson to
to,
make the catch, and the side is retired.
You told me about it.
Padres lead 1. They're down here 5-1.
But the other are cartoons. Anime.
Carlos Villanueva will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Nick Swisher will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
We're going to give you a nice look at this shift from up above. You'll see where the nearest fielder is. He's in another zip code. So if you can hit this ball to the left side, it's a flat-out gimme base hit. So that's all he was trying to do.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. C.J. Cron will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Into the seats, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this is a chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
In now, number 13. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. Matt Kemp will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Will Myers will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. They can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is.
Joesph Marcotte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Padres down in order. They trail 6-1.
Thank you, sir.
That was very good, Matthew. Thank you.
Back here at Petco Park. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Number 60 will come in and pitch now. Joe Mauer will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The next pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Here's the 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Jace Peterson will stand in. They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I see what that is.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Garcia will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Freddie Freeman will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Someone actually died to... Ooh, I'm taking it over. Go back to the death play.
Now the first pitch.
Ooh, babe,
Swing and a
I have an
ball
idea.
sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Depending on what's in theaters. Maybe we can go to
From the
movie.
belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball hit back up the
We
middle,
can go to my birthday.
and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
On a date.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
We don't have to pay for 3 movies.
Brian Dozier will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away, so it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Nick Swisher will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Now here's the first pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, you've got the bases loaded, and you've gone after 2 straight pitches out of the zone. Should be 2-0 right now.
Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores.
You're still playing?
And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away.
Well, we know this is a guy on the mound that doesn't like to waste a lot of pitches. He's coming right after his man on an 0-2 pitch, but this one's just a little bit more of a cement mixer. A lot of spin, but no action. So this is a good swing right here, and he's going to drive in a run with it.
Oh, that was out.
Holy shit.
Here's Kelly Johnson as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Oh, and he had a pitch to hit right there, too. He just didn't hit it.
Hey,
Fox
really?
now the pitch.
The fat stinks.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. The pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
John Edwards will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Could be alright.
C.J. Chrome will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Looking at me.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Myers is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Brett Wallace will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And now a pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Movie is coming out, and you guys
All
want
right,
to see
folks. Montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another.
You were going to on the weekend.
If I could find the student phone book, I could call her.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Chrome is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Derek Norris will try again. He struck out swinging his last time through. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up, wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Got it.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1.
You don't call him now.
Now the 1-2.
I know, I'm gonna call her.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I don't know when
And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Atlanta leads it 8-1.
Thanks, City.
Yeah, we see a
Hopefully
lefty
not a lot.
and right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
I don't remember her mother.
And here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, you're batting?
Pitch on the way. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Line hard, but foul.
Right.
Now another 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short.
I know.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Joe Mauer will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
6 years in Catholic school. Another year in Wittenberg. And then
Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
8 years.
Yeah, there's more than one Deckman.
And
There's,
looking
jeez.
at Catholic school.
And the pitch.
Matthew, what's her address?
Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Don't ask
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all
Well,
over but the shouting.
If you could do what you want to do.
Jace
Okay.
Peterson will step in. 1 for 4 in the ball game.
Watch anything but cartoons when he does.
First
things.
pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
I think there's a play coming out. I guess you think it's two.
Yeah. I know
Whether
we're
you
going.
want a date or not.
The 1-0. Swing
Okay.
hard liner to left center. And that's
That's what it
into
is.
the gap and should be extra
Well,
bases.
friends. Still considered a date, right?
Boy, I'm not too sure what's going on here. It doesn't look like he pulled a hamstring or anything. He just decides to hold on at first base. That's a strange decision, to say the least, because it looked to me like he had 2 bases easy.
When did you think that we were dating?
Okay.
The day you met me?
Pretty much.
Stepping in now, Garcia. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 out with the man at first.
Nowhere in the world one's big.
Comes set, now the pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly.
Easy.
Okay, there's 2 of them.
Pretty soon Matthew will start having that.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they push this lead up to 9 now.
The area code is on 67601, so it's not in Hayes. She lives in Hayes. Booyah. I only can choose from 2 of them. Okay, Jason's in theater. No.
Well,
Last
you
one
know
is
it has a tendency to get
Cameron.
overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this
Jackman.
inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for them big time here.
Deck. D-I-C-K-M-A-N.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Braves 10 and the Padres 1.
Okay.
Melvin Upton Jr. will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. First pitch on the way. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Therefore, it is Johnson, and he's got it for the first out. John Jay will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Just on mute. Just get. Since you're done. I know it, man.
You gotta win to the movie.
Out of the Braves dugout is their manager, Freddie Gonzalez, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
cough.
So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead.
Probably not a good idea.
You can't even fucking.
Stephen Wright will come in now
So,
working with
probably
a
not a good
huge
idea.
lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Yeah.
You have to control that before you even.
And, I don't even remember, so it's probably be a bad idea to call it.
It could be months before.
First offering on the way.
We even know.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
Hey, Matthew.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by
Doesn't
the
mean that
bat.
you have to give up.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's
It just
0-1.
means you have to work on that
Now the pitch.
in order to go on a date.
And a
There's
ball
no
popped
girl
foul to the
would
right
wanna
side,
sit by
out of
someone
play.
who coughs
2 out,
all
nobody
the time
on.
and giggles
Oh, yeah.
when the movie's
Lifted
not
down the
even
line and
funny.
right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
For all time.
Stop it.
Got it.
The 0-2 once more.
So you have
Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still
you have to work
0-2.
on that
Ready with another 0-2.
before you even go on a
Now
date.
a swing and a ground ball out to Dozier is short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Whatever you want to call it.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Well, either way,
Drew Pomeranz will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep
Okay, what
this
do you actually
deficit
know
from
about
growing
this
any
group?
larger.
I know a lot
Brian
about it.
Dozier will stand in. He homered
That's
back
what
in the
I'm saying.
second inning of this
He's not too
swing,
far.
hard hit ball to second.
And also,
Throw on to first for the
scores.
out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, I know she works at Hastings. I know she's Sweetwater if she's
Nick
nice.
Swisher, we'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far.
I do not know. But we're just friends.
Here's the first pitch to
that's one
him.
of the things you should know.
And a drive out to deep right center field.
You should know. Okay, look how
But that'll be off the wall in right center.
she likes to eat.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball
She
game.
likes to read, if she likes to color, whatever.
Kelly Johnson will step in. An RBI single this last time
Exactly
around.
all those permanent.
Here's the first offering. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
What's my favorite thing to do?
Wishbones.
Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And not to skin it.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there in second.
Right.
Now the first pitch. C.J. Cron is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Favorite food, Nick.
The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Pizza.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Do you work tomorrow?
Yeah, look at
2-0 count. The pitch.
What time do you get
So
home?
he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
right around sundown. Unless he gets too big.
And the runner is in from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Tack on another run there. They put up
Oh, no.
11 now in the ball game, and this offense is definitely running on all cylinders.
Soda.
As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Matt Kemp will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
The pitch.
It's Damon.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Johnson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Will Myers will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Garcia is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat.
Fine,
This has
touch
just
chance
been a
too.
punchless offense.
You're gonna die out
And
your
this
mouth.
pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Now the first pitch.
Yuck!
What?
Joesph Solarte stands in as he looks at a called strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And you also have to put up with that shit.
Ah, the
Here it
foot
comes.
rubbing.
No, the farting.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
What do you mean?
You just farted.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I don't smell a thing.
Another
You
0-2
don't
home.
smell it yet.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Braves will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And in fact, I said the streak could go
In
on
my
for quite a bit
fucking
longer.
chair.
Sure enough, now it's up to 11. And the way they're playing, there can be no end in sight.
You're washing that tomorrow.
Yup.
I got Febreze.
I win. I'm joking. And it doesn't always stink.
Yet.
Well, of course you don't think your farts stink.
The aroma of canned noodles.
You realize you're on
1 more look at the final line score
Man.
there to see the great pitching performance
I
that
do.
led his guys to the victory.
So whatever you say is on YouTube right now.
Really?
Well, you always
I
hope
don't
to get a
believe
good
you.
outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in
I
leading
don't
his
say
guys to victory.
anything.
Yeah, you can still talk.
You could still talk. Are you trying to get my hands dirty? Stinky? Because your feet stink?
Camera's dead. Now I can say anything I want.
Stand up.
You see your stuff on there?
No.
Down at the bottom. Wait.
Ah, crap.
Oh, I got a break. Paco Rodriguez.
I just flipped the YouTube off.
I've done that many times.
Yeah, wrong finger. There you go.
See, I could play a game and be virtually tied in the wrong part.
Well, let's start all over.
And I was 11 and a half back in my division.
Now you're what?
Only 5 back.
Only 5?
See, I could.
Well, what would you like to do, Ish?
Seeing if I advance today.
Do you need to go outside, Panda? Or do you need
Good
water?
Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL East. The Atlanta Braves did battle with the Pods at Petco Park. Atlanta was the winner, 11-1. Eddie Butler threw well enough to earn his 9th W of the year. The Blue Jays took on the Phillies in Philadelphia in an interleague matchup, and it was the Jays who came away victorious. The final score was 10-2. Russell Martin turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. The Miami Marlins took on the Brew Crew in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Milwaukee was victorious in this one. The final was 10-3. The Brewers' starting pitcher, number 45, started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. The Nationals took on the Rockies at Coors Field in Denver, and it was the Rocks who came away victorious. The final score was 3-2. Tyler Matzik pitched well and earned his 14th victory on the year. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The New York Mets were in Charm City to take on the Orioles in interleague play, and it was the Mets who came away victorious, 10-9. Wilmer Flores was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Jerry Blevins got the win out of the pen, his 6th so far this year. The Tigers were in Wrigleyville, Chicago, playing interleague baseball with the Cubs, and it was the Cubbies who came away victorious. The final was 8-7. Chris Bryant showed off.
Alright, you go read. You go to the bedroom.
I'm ready for how they got
The
in
Kansas
that
City
box.
Royals
And you
did
two are
battle
fucking
against the
gonna do
Reds
this.
at Great American Ballpark, and it was Cincy who came away
nice.
victorious. The final score was 6-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks were in Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates, and Pittsburgh was victorious in this one.